Hello, hello. How's it going? Long time no see. Dinner was decent. I kind of tried something new. It wasn't bad. I just don't know if I was in the mood for it. Hello, hello, Shelby, you're awake. For now. We got these raviolis from Costco. They kind of were like I don't know, like a pepper, like a chili, I don't know. They weren't like super spicy or anything, but they had a tiny bit of like a kick. And then I thought maybe they'd be good with like an andouille sausage type sausage. I don't know, with some cheese. They were good. I'm not really a sausage person per se. Like I'll eat bratwurst every once in a while, but like I don't reach for hot dogs. I don't like hot sausage. But it wasn't bad. It definitely wasn't bad. I'm not sure if I was quite in the mood for it. Hello. Well, welcome over to YouTube. It's a little bit more chill over here than TikTok, but you know, a lot of the same people that you see over there are on here as well. So obviously I'm trying out a sunflower kind of pattern for an ornament, just for funsies. Yeah, so I'm on here Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9:30 to midnight. I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's hard to find me on here. I don't know why though. Oh, yeah, I guess so. I know I used to only be on TikTok, and now I kind of spread myself out over the week. I'm still on TikTok most of the time, but sometimes you can find me on here. Sometimes you can find me on Facebook. Happy Tuesday. I feel like the only time I'm okay working with a lot of yellow colors is when I'm doing a sunflower design. Yep, that's kind of what I'm going for. Or that is what I'm going for. Hello, hello. Make sure to hit that big like button. I always forget where it is, but make sure to hit it. Apparently it does good things for me on here. So I go live on my JGrondz Dot Art page. It's a business page. So that one is 6:30 to 8 on Mondays and Tuesdays, unless I have VIP. Which I post a calendar in my main Facebook group. I saw something the other day where like I can cross post my lives, but I have to, I guess, give myself access, which is kind of weird because you would think it's my page and I go live on my account, so like I should have access. I don't know. I have to mess with that so that I hopefully show up inside my main group as well, but I tend to go live on my business page because that's public and, you know, it helps me find new people. Yeah, that's a skinny oval. Hello, hello. Oh, hold on. How do I do that? Yeah, and I'm guessing you're a child, huh? How do I undelete? I think you accidentally deleted the wrong person, Shelby. Hold on. I gotta figure out how to undelete. How do I do that? I know. I gotta figure out how to... Let's see. Nope. How do I do that? We're gonna time this person out though. While they're... That's okay. You're okay. I gotta figure out how to do that on here. Settings. Chat filter? Nope. Can you undo it? I don't know if there's a way for a person to do it. I gotta figure that out. One moment. I'm not a YouTube person, so I don't always know the trickies. Let's see. Let's go to my profile. Settings. Oh, dang it. What the heck? That's okay. Hold on. Let's see if I can figure it out. Advanced settings. Let's see. Hold on. I wonder if Google will tell me. Does not have a manual undo to reverse. Oh, okay. You have two primary options. Wait. You can circumvent the timeout by going to the user's profile, selecting, and then undoing it. So let me see if I can do that. What was it? Adrian. Let's see. You can't search a user on here? What the heck? Please hold. Yeah, I've got to figure that out. Hold on. Can I do that while I'm live? Let's see. Let's see. Nope. Okay, hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Let's see if I can figure this out. You. Channel. View your channel. Can I see who follows me? Probably not. Of course not. Why can't you search for users on here? Oh, I don't know. Oh well. We'll have to figure it out. Sorry, Adrian. Like, I don't know why they don't give, like on TikTok, they give you the option to undo it. I mean, unless I'm in the wrong thing. View advanced settings. Nope. Count. Nope. Notifications. Nope. Hello, hello. See, those freaking trolls just caused stupid trouble that didn't need to happen. It's okay, Shelby. It's okay. No, I can't figure out how to do it. Google says that I can undo it by like going to their channel, but I can't figure out how to search for their username. I'm trying on my computer because obviously I can't do it on my phone right now, but I don't know how to get to their channel or their profile, I guess. YouTube is definitely not making it easy, that's for sure. So it says if they're put in a timeout, then usually you have to wait, or you can manually override it by going into their profile and doing it. But I think maybe only I can do that. This is a project, I think, that's going to be an August VIP. I guess my next question I could ask Google is, how do I find a user on, how do I search for a user on YouTube? Because apparently just typing their name doesn't. I did. Oh, at. Let's try that. At Adrian. Is it 2 N's? Adrian. Oops. Lumpkins. 777. Aha. Okay, hold on. And then remove them from your hidden list. Wait, so you go to the user's profile, select hide user from channel, and then immediately undo it. Okay, let's see. More. That doesn't, no. It doesn't give me that option. Well, that's lame. It only lets me subscribe. Oh well, we tried. We tried. It's okay, Shelby. If it wasn't for the troll, you wouldn't have had to do that anyways. Whoa, paint booger. Is that the Adrian that's usually on YouTube? I mean, TikTok? Rosie, haven't you talked to her? Shoot her a message and say we were trying to get her back. It was an accident, but we can't figure out how and that we're sorry. I think it was Rosie who had talked to her, or maybe it was Heather. Someone talked to her recently-ish. Yeah, just send her a message so that she's not confused. I can't apparently figure out how to undo it though right now, so. Yeah, sign Jenna. Well, you weren't here. It's okay, it happens. We still love you. Oh man. I overdipped because I slipped. I got nervous. Hold on, let me fix that. You can do a couple things. One, you can just draw an oval, or you can do like 2 dots kind of stacked instead. It doesn't look as good with the 2 dots, but at least that's a, you know, a way to override it. Should probably fix that fan that slid. Thank you. I'm pretty sure this is one of the DGH colors that came out last year. That came out like around the time that the what's one of the Karev, like the Karev color came out. Man. Okay, I think that fixed it. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty. I don't use brown glitter in an ornament very often, but sometimes I do. Usually it's when I do like a peppermint, you know? It's kind of like a peppermint hot chocolate, peppermint mocha kind of vibe. But it obviously works for a sunflower design too. Oh, cool. And did he find anything cool? Oh. I remember when I was younger and I didn't know to check my shells before taking them back with me. And I remember I was sitting in the car, we were on vacation, obviously, and I'm holding a handful of shells, and then I start feeling something moving in my hand. And then I open up my hand, I have a little handful of like tiny shells, and then I see this little guy, he's just crawling around, and I'm like, oh no, I took a hermit crab. So when we got back to the hotel, we walked down to somewhere with sand, and we just, you know, put it there. I mean, obviously we probably should have taken it back, but, you know, I was real little. My parents, they weren't going to turn around and go back to the beach, though they probably should have. Ooh, that was almost bad. That's great. Still another like 2 weeks, right? Is it, how long is your sister visiting? Can I put my left hand up so you can see under my name? What do you mean? What? What are you talking about? Aw, quick trip. Time flies. That was my right hand, sorry. I put my right hand up. Put it up, put this up higher. Oh, are the comments in the way? Sorry. Oops. You want me to move it so that you can see comments? Is that what it is? Oh, oh, there we go. Is it over here? Amazing memories. That's good. Sorry, I was confused. So my current I don't know what I'm doing kind of thing is, do we leave this? Hold on, let's try and remove the chalk. Do we, hold on, let me get this wet a little bit on my paper towel. Do we remove the lines and leave the glitter, or do we cluster dot? That's not working. Do we cluster dot the inside? Cluster dot, okay. I know, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be like a crazy close cluster dot. Like we could just, you know. Jenna, why would you do that, you dum-dum? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. We could do like a loose cluster dot. Oh, some of you guys like the glitter. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we should do a poll. Hold on. How do I do that on here? What's this button do? Nope. What's this button do? Nope. What's this button do? Nope. Hold on, we'll get there. What does this button do? There we go. Okay. Start a poll. Okay. Do we cluster dot the center or leave the glitter? Yes or no? We'll give it like, I don't know, a minute or something. I don't know. We're trying. Hello, Dory. Cluster dot the center or leave it just blank? Looks like most of you guys are saying cluster dot. Now I have to remember how to get rid of the poll. We'll give it like, I don't know, a couple more seconds. But I think we're gonna cluster dot. We'll do a loose cluster dot so that we can still see some of the glitter. I'm gonna try to anyways. Yeah, I moved it to a trash can, and then I guess it showed the results very briefly, I think. Loose cluster dot, Jenna. You do not have to go super teeny tiny. I know, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, gotta keep reminding myself. Loose cluster dot. Just trying to make it kind of even. Okay, okay. Stop. I'm sorry. Okay, perfect. Sweet. I was looking down, I'm sorry. Colors I'm using are raw sienna for the brown. You could do milk chocolate or, you know, any brown works. And then I'm using marigold, sunny day, and golden yellow. And then the green is avocado toast. So if you guys are interested in doing more sunflower things, all next month in VIP is sunflower themed. So every single project that we're doing is a sunflower design of some sort, just so you know. I should have thought about doing a sunflower ornament pattern, but obviously I didn't. But I'm doing it now. We're doing a stash jar, a coaster, a picture frame, or you can do like a round, and then one other thing I haven't decided yet. Oh, you know how I was talking about being off tomorrow and how I can do whatever I want, and maybe I'll go do something, or I'll probably, you know, work. I have a nail appointment tomorrow, so I had to set an alarm because I almost forgot. So I at least have to go out for that. Yeah, I'll make a color swatch. I did. Yep. Yep, that one was, at least for me, it was on one of the end caps of the frame area. It's 6 inches and the middle is about 4 inches. So if you can't get the frame, or you don't want to do a frame, it's a 6-inch round with a 4-inch circle in the center. That you could do like a fun cluster dot, or you could leave it and write something in the center of it. I'm also thinking of doing another one of these like we did last year, except this one would be like a half mandala, and then maybe like a welcome or like a hello, and then you can like hang it by your door or something. I know, I was trying to figure out like what I was gonna do, and I thought black nails with sunflowers, but I think I have to wait because my nails will be kind of grown out by the time next month starts. So maybe I do it like this the next time. I'm not really sure though. If I were my color swatch cards, where did I put them? I guess we can do a swatch card on one of these. Raw sienna. It's kind of like in between like cocoa and milk chocolate, sort of. Okay. There's so many different sienna colors. There's burnt sienna, traditional burnt sienna, raw sienna. But it kind of looks like a little bit lighter, a little bit more reddish brown version of what's it called? Milk chocolate. Okay, where's my white? Here it is. Oops, cap was already off. Now we're getting into top dot and accent territory. So the last two are my opal pigments mixed in Duraclear, and I'll be using them for like top swooshes and stuff like that. There you go. The yellow bliss drop will dry darker, by the way. It's just they're a little bit lighter when the paint is wet. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? You could use the extreme glitter gold too. That would probably be pretty. I love that song. You gotta make it sparkly, you know? I don't know many songs from that movie, but that one it's always been fun to listen to. I think I've only seen that movie like twice. Oops, I missed one. There we go. Hello, hello. How's it going? I think I want to make these ones sparkly too. Why not, you know? Thank you. Good night, Shelby. See you Thursday. Have a good sleep.
When you see an oversized load, slow your pace. Give them space. Oversized loads are different from other vehicles. They are bigger, heavier, and take longer to stop. Sometimes, pilot cars are present to warn drivers about oversized loads and help guide.
Be careful with your oversized loads, guys. So the only thing I've left to do on this one is just wait for the middle to dry. I'm going to add more of that raw umber, the dark brown color, and then it'll be done. Is that a bubble? Oh no, come on. There we go. Just fill it in. Oh shoot. Okay. Anywho, all right. Next. I think I want to make this sparkly. Not yet. Those will be, maybe you'll be able to see them tomorrow, or like I'll post about them tomorrow, hopefully. There's going to be multiple sunflower options. And then some people wanted some Halloween and some Christmas options, so I might sneak a few of those in there. But the one we will be using for next month is a sunflower one. And you can do any of the sunflower options. It'll work no matter what. Why am I even using red silk if I'm covering it up? Yep. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yes. Just so you know, so that you guys aren't shocked. I mean, a UVDTF is a UVDTF no matter what, but I'm going to try out a new company this next time. I've already tried them once for myself, and I do like them. I find that they're easier to get the clear part off. Like they're not as like super freaking sticky as the It's Pretty Personal ones. So we're gonna use those. You'll notice that the backing is different than what we're used to getting, but it's still UVDTF. So just a heads up. Sparkles! Oh no. Stay safe. Yeah, I think so. So that you guys can pick which ones you want. This one is the new red. This one just came out. This one was the red from the Christmas in July, so it's more sparkly than red velvet. It's a little bit more cooler toned red too. Okay, so now this one is done. Oh yeah. This one was one of the, this one's Jolly is what it's called, Jolly. Yeah, that's my pigment. Do I want to do this one? What color do I want to do? Well, it was. I believe it's sold out now, though. There's still some colors left, but I'm pretty sure the red is gone as of today. Where is my... Oh. But I can get more. Next time I place an order, I'll get more. The only two that I'm considering not carrying ever again is Tinsel and Noel. Not because they're not pretty, but because they are the worst pigments I've ever had to portion in my entire life. They made such a big fat mess. I was super sparkly. My entire apartment was super, like, it was just so bad. I don't know why. They're the same type. They're just, I don't know, those two were super freaking fluffy and poofy and messy. So I don't know if I'm going to get more of those because that was a nightmare. But the green one's great. It was good to portion. The red one was fine. The purpley plum one was fine. I don't know. Yeah, they were just a Christmas in July drop. And for this time, I actually did not do a pre-order. So I only ordered like 50-ish of each, which wound up being about like 47 because my scale isn't 100% accurate. It's as accurate as it can be, but I over portion slightly so that I don't underdo it. So I usually wind up being about 3 grams shorter than what I actually order. I don't know, because so whenever I get samples, they don't tape the lids shut, and they like to start to unscrew in transit. And then when I get them, the bags are like super sparkly and crazy. Kind of like, remember the first time I sent out the pigments and I didn't know that I should have taped them, and they didn't spill, but they definitely didn't arrive to you guys in the way that they left me. So that's one of the reasons why I don't have them do it. And the other reason is because I don't trust that they're actually giving you the right amount. At least I know I'm portioning it out, and I know that you guys are getting what you're paying for. Plus, they're color-coded lids, and they don't offer that, so... That's true. But this was really bad. It was really, really bad. Like, obviously, when I got a sample of it, it was fluffy, but I just didn't consider how bad it would be to portion out a large amount of it, you know, because it was already in a container, so I didn't have to deal with it. But then when I got it in a larger amount, it was bad. Went everywhere. Yeah, I was, yeah, thank God I was wearing a mask because that would have been bad. I try to take care of you guys. I am painting Christmas ornaments. Yeah, this is going to be a Halloween ornament. Purple, green, white, black. Thank you. The pigments, or the glow pigments, were super easy to portion. I had a great time doing that. I just put on some Netflix and it was great. They were super easy. If only all the pigments could be that easy. They're not, though. Thank you. Lots of practice. Currently, my ornaments are on sale this month for Christmas in July. They're 20% off. The next time they'll be on sale is probably not until Christmas time. I might do a flash Black Friday sale, but not really again until the mystery ornament sale, or if you happen to see me in person at an event. So as a small business, you've got to work many months ahead of time. And I am painting at least 600 ornaments this year. And I have other things that I paint besides ornaments too. So currently we are at 379, and we've been painting them since the beginning of the year. It's also July, so it's Christmas in July. So we celebrate Christmas in July by painting 100 ornaments. So we started this month at 300. So by the end of the month, we should be at 400 at least. And that'll put us, 2/3 of the way through the goal, which is nice. That's where we want to be. What about the sale on ornaments, Linda? It happens every year. But I maybe you just might have missed me saying it. It's not obvious on the website. unless you add it to your cart. Like I pay like, you know, a bunch for my website every month, but I don't have the expensive version of the website where it lets me do like the, you know, slash through the price kind of thing. Like you have to have a different version of the website. I don't want to do that. So I just have it set to what, as soon as you add it to your cart, it should be, or when you go to checkout, it's automatic. Well, you were busy, you know? You're a busy bee during the move. You had a lot on your mind. Yeah, that's the... What about swooshes? Nope, it's automatic. Why? Oh, to just to get back into dotting. Yeah, I get it. I take a few days off and I'm like shaky. Right? You won't forget that fast. Hopefully, anyways. Next month, though, we'll still do ornaments every Saturday. Next month, we're going to focus more on like fall and Halloween, at least for the first few weeks. I want to do some spookulent pots. I've been itching to do some. So, yeah. Let me find my swatch cards. You want to see like the loose form, or do you want to see the swatch? These are the swatches. So so they're metallic, so they're not holographic. They're metallic, like fully metallic, like they could be a top dot kind of thing. So it's a nice, really pretty metallic silver and a nice, really pretty metallic gold. Oh, God. Get out. I can't with my nails right now. Hold on. So I'm just going to open the one. It's literally so freaking fluffy. It's so fluffy. The other, you know, like, look, it's just going everywhere as I close it. I've never had a pigment that bad. Like, this one isn't like that. Okay, now I can't get this out. What the heck? These little guys are just slightly fatter than the regular pigment containers. I don't know why. So, you know, I'm struggling. Anyways. Like, this one's like a regular, you know, it's heavier. I don't think so. It's probably just packed up. I did not get to the post office today because it was rainy and I just decided to stay in. Yeah, I added it to varnish. Yep. Well, hopefully they have good news for you. You're back. Hello. Oh yeah, I mean it's in a bag somewhere. Whoa. What the heck? Okay, what the heck, man? Sometimes you just a little too close. You probably just lifted too much stuff and bent over too much unpacking boxes and all that kind of stuff. Whenever I am like heavy duty cleaning and reorganizing and stuff, my ass, I always say it's my ass, but it's really my hips, just are, it hurts so bad. It's pain straight down. So I get it. I understand. It's not fun. Oh man. Yeah, you probably just did too much bending over and hunching over and lifting and stuff. I'm sorry though. Sorry you had to go through that. Wow, my freaking I glitched. Did you guys hear that? That wasn't YouTube. That was me. Big old glitch. Remember when I would go cleaning every Monday and Tuesday with my friend downtown? After I was done doing that, I would like sit down and I'd be like, oh my God, my back, my butt, everything, it hurts. Because we were just constantly like bending over, picking up trash cans, vacuuming, just doing a bunch of shit. Oh no. Then when it wore off, you were like, oh, why did I do that? But do you like the new spot? You're all set up now? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't much, but like, you know, it was like $40 a week cash. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Gets me moving. It probably wasn't worth it though, money-wise, because I had to drive downtown. I'm sure gas probably, meh, but oh well. I'm hoping that whenever I do top dots and stuff, that this kind of gives a little bit of like Beetlejuice vibes. That's kind of what I'm going for, but we'll see. Oh, we didn't talk today. We suck. Maybe tomorrow. We suck. Oh, I'm so glad. But the mini ghosts, like I'm calling them the mini ghosts, the smaller of the ghosts, those are approved. They are, I believe, printing. She said that she was basically spending a lot of yesterday and today, mostly today anyways, just reorganizing a lot because a few of her printers went down, so she had to fix them or get them fixed. And then stupid freaking fly. So she had to like redo the settings and just kind of clean up. So now she's all organized, so she can just be a printing boss. Yeah. I found some really awesome ones from Freedom Glitter too. Oh, they're so pretty. This one is a Freedom Glitter. Oh yeah, that one was really pretty. What colors did you get from Kayla? This almost looks like an eyeball. Oh yeah, those are good ones. Hello, good evening. Oops, my hand slipped. As much as the white and the black walking dots would look cool, that would take forever. Right? feel like I would not get a good, you know, walking dot. I will probably do a pre-order for them. I do not know if I'm going to choose to carry Tinsel or Noelle anymore, just because they were so terrible to portion up. They were so fluffy and just got everywhere and really pissed me off. I don't know if it's worth it, but the red, yes. The green, yes. The plum kind of color, yes. I'm gonna ask my guy if a cut size change would make any difference, because they were just so floaty. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I still have everything besides the red in stock right now. Not much. I don't have much left, but yeah, when I run out, I'll probably do a pre-order. I do need to restock some of the opals and potentially glow, and then I have 1 or 2 pigments that I need to add on for the Halloween set that'll probably come out in September? I don't know. Maybe sooner, I don't know. You're officially getting glitter all over the new craft room. Do you have carpet? Yeah, that too. Beetlejuice, Jack Skellington, you know. Well, that's good. That means it's easy cleanup. You know, I never really, I mean, I've obviously watched Beetlejuice, but it was not one of those movies that I can say that I remember all of it. I don't think I was super into it when I was younger. So it's not one of those staple Halloween movies for me. I don't even think I didn't even see the second one. Although I heard you didn't really need to remember the first to see the second. I do. Hello, how are you? Oh, you have no idea, Heather. I don't even want to think about when I move all this. There's probably so much glitter in the cracks of our flooring. It's no, sorry. I only allow certain people to be a mod, and none of them are people I have found on YouTube. Sorry. I know, right? Yeah, my this is my business and my livelihood, so I'm pretty careful with who I allow to mod my stuff. What? I don't think so. I think just like a little child, small human. Yeah, so I remembered later on, like during Facebook, I just didn't say anything about it. I forgot. So I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow. And hope that, I live to tell the tale. Aw, happy early birthday. Forgot about that. Yeah, I totally forgot that I wanted to dump the spider outside tonight or today. No, I forgot. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But it wasn't in like the front corner like it usually is. But it's not always there, so. No, Cynthia, there's a spider that's trapped in one of the drawers in the other room. And I've just been letting it live there, hoping it just passes away from not eating. But it's been a couple weeks and it's still there and it's still alive. And so I think I'm going to have to take action and take the drawer outside and dump it over, because I'm just terrified that it's going to have babies and then I'm going to have little tiny wolf spiders running around. So obviously not an ideal situation, but apparently there's something that it's eating while it's still in that drawer, so. No. No. My luck, it'll climb out on near me while I'm showing you guys, and No, it has not. It's a wolf spider, I think. Pretty sure anyways. It's the kind of spider that I grew up calling a wolf spider, so I don't really know. The really fast ones, they're kind of big. I know. Well, that's why I kind of just left it, because it can't get out. So I was like, yeah, you're just gonna be stuck in there forever, and you know, sucks to suck. But it still is alive. It's still alive. So I'm like, okay, well. Oh yeah, that would be cool.
You don't know what a wolf spider is.
You want to see it?
This is a wolf spider. They're almost as big as your hand.
Not all of them.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
It's a wolf spider.
No, it's not. I grew up with one. His name was Wolfie. I was terrified to go into the garage. You can ask my mother.
I think it's definitely a wolf spider.
It's not. You're special needs.
You want to see it?
No.
I'll show you.
I also think you should just kill it.
I can't. It's stuck in a drawer and it's gonna like crawl around and.
You just grab a tissue and kill it like any other spider.
Nope. No. Nope. I can't. I can't do it. He doesn't kill spiders for me.
No, because they don't need to be killed.
That one does. I'm going to take the drawer outside tomorrow, dump it out, and hope that it scurries away and not towards me. Last time I did that, though, whatever was in it was last time there was one in a basket, and I dumped it outside, and something fell on top of it, and it died. But I did try to let it go outside, so it's going to be the same thing. I'm just going to go bloop with the drawer. I don't know why I did that. That's not ready to top dot. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we're going to do it anyways. Nope, I don't like that. Hold on. We got one try. That's pretty cool. So it's in a plastic drawer with smooth sides, and it can't crawl up out of it. And there's no food in those drawers, but I don't know, maybe dust or I don't know. I don't know what they eat, but it's eating something because it's still alive. So not really sure. Me too. I thought for sure it was not gonna live, but every time I think it's dead, I slightly like jiggle the drawer and then it scurries away. So I didn't see it today though, but I also didn't really go looking for it. Sometimes I can just see it chilling in the corner of the drawer in the front. Thanks. It's pretty meditative to do this, so maybe a tiny bit of patience, but overall not too much. I am scared of spiders, so I try not to go looking for it if I can avoid it. Obviously, I found it on accident to begin with. I was getting something out of a drawer and I saw something move and I'm like, surely not. And then I carefully like picked something up and it like, and I'm like, fuck no. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that word. And I stood there for a little bit, contemplated life choices and said, well, it probably can't get out, so I'm just gonna deal with it later. And that was a few weeks ago, and it is still alive as of a couple days ago, so. Yeah, it's not getting picked up enough to get flushed down the toilet. It's getting picked up in the drawer and thrown outside, upside down, and, you know. Scott does, he's like, just smush it, but I don't think he understands. I can't ball up a tissue enough to smush, because when I smush, this is what happens. So the tissue usually just molds around whatever, and then I lift it up and the spider's still alive. So don't worry, I won't make you look at it. Hello. Right, and the fact that it's so freaking fast. Heather, I'll FaceTime you tomorrow while I go to kill it. How about that? Well, let it go. It might die, it might not. Who knows? It'll have to be later on in the afternoon. I have to get my nails done in the morning. I'm not gonna put myself through that in the morning. Yeah. We don't get like too many scary spiders here, but every once in a while. We live on the bottom floor, so you know, they'll come in through the floor, the doors, I don't know. Yeah. Isn't there a thing where you can take like hairspray and like spray the shit out of it and it'll like make it like die? Isn't that a thing too? But that would require me taking things out of the drawer, and I don't know. There's not much in there, but thank God it's not inventory that I mean, it is inventory, but it's not, there's not much left in there. In fact, someone ordered something that I'm pretty sure I accidentally ran out of and didn't realize, but it does live in that drawer. And I did a quick look and couldn't find it, and texted Dory and was like, can you make this for me? I don't want to wrestle around in that drawer and disturb the spider. Okay, that one is done for now. Dawn Power Wash. Oh, interesting. Fire and me, we don't get along. I'm scared of fire. I burnt the shit out of my hand when I was a kid, so. I closed a ring. Go me. Thanks. They don't all need top dotted, Jenna. Okay. Oh, this one? Maybe. This one's supposed to be a sunflower, so I feel like there's only so many colors you can do of that. No, I use the skinny oval. Okay, what's next? What do you want to do next? A white one? With what colors? I was gonna do, I don't know which one I was gonna do. Yeah, it'll just be pointy. A little bit pointy. It won't be as rounded. Judy M. Sort of. She messaged me the other day. She has been going through some stuff and she needed to cancel VIP for a little bit. She's moving. And she's just being a little conscious of things. Oops. Whatever. I think she was in here like last week though, so it hasn't been long since I've seen her in a live. This is the 4816. Yeah, she's around. She's just, you know, she's got stuff going on. But she says that once things calm down, she hopes to come back to the dotting stuff. Oh, there was a paint bugger in there. What the heck? Trying to decide what color palette I want to do on this one. And what design, because that'll also determine my color palette. Come on, you stupid ad. There we go. This is my go-to start because it's pretty, like, well, start slash pattern right now, because it's pretty versatile depending on what main design part I want to do. Is it making you sleepy? Are you going to the spa? So they're kind of not, Linda. I made them so that size-wise they're the same. It's really just some of the colors are slightly different. So the green, the blue, and the white are the same. They've got the same ball tips as the swirly ones. The pink tool, the swirly pink, that one in my set is purple. And the orangey yellow swirly tool in my set is like that melon kind of color. But the ends of the ballpoints are the exact same as the ones that I teach with. And I did that on purpose. Feet. Yep. All the tools, every single one, have on one end, they have the same size because that's just how the other tools were. So they all have a 1.5 millimeter end. And then it goes 0.8, 1, 1.5 / 2. I guess it's 2 since the other end is 1.5. 0.8, 1, 2, 2.5, 3. Yeah. That's why I kept them the same, like the ones that I use, the ones that I teach with, because it just is easier with my tutorials. So like Linda, for example, if you're watching VIP and I say, okay, now we're going to use the smaller end of the pink or the purple tool, that's just me saying, like, depending on which set you have, you're either using this one or you're using this one. But like, oh God, whatever. They're the same. They're just, you know. I'm sold out of what? Of my tools? No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. I might not have put all of them in stock though, just in case. Hold on. Hold on. Tool basics. Oh, I am sold out. Oopsies. We're gonna put 10 in stock because I know I at least have that. Sorry. I didn't put them all in stock because I have been using them in my starter kits, so I didn't want to overdo it. Oops. Yeah, sometimes they're just, you know, they're different. And that's why I wanted to get my own set so that I could, you know, streamline everything. Because sometimes in certain sets, even if you like don't buy them that way, they'll come that way. Sometimes the orange yellowy tool has a pointy end and sometimes it doesn't, but it just depends on what the seller sends you. So I just decided to just make it easier and always have the same. Yeah, I just need to make a note to grab your thing because you're already in a bag. Or you're already packed up. I don't know what I was saying. You're in the bag. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you just text me just in case I forget to read my note on my desk before I leave tomorrow? That way I'll leave your text unread until I'm ready to search through my bag. Thanks. If you don't know by now, and by you I mean the general you, sometimes I won't respond to you guys until I'm ready because I have 10,000 things on my mind. So my my organizational system is I won't open your message until I'm ready to respond. Because if I open your message and read it, I might forget about you. Sorry, that's just, you know, just only one of me. So if I don't respond right away, it's definitely that I haven't read it. But I'll get to it. It's like digital post-it notes is kind of how I treat that. Yeah, it's the only way that my brain can handle it sometimes. Wow. I don't want to like say that this live has been going slower, but I feel like time has been moving just normally tonight instead of flying by, which I'm not mad about, you know. It's only 11:15. We still got 45 minutes of painting and fun. Oh, thanks. Yeah, sometimes I just can't. Yes, oh yeah, definitely. If you really need to get a hold of me, I will always answer, but if it's just a general thing, sometimes it'll take me a second. Yeah, right? For once. Interesting. I just so mine does wobble, but I just kind of I get in the habit of whenever I'm drawing my circle, I just like, I slightly just kind of pull. I don't put much pressure because then it'll break the pencil. But I try and keep like pressure, tautness, I don't know, on one part, and that usually helps me out quite a bit. Yeah, right. You know, even mass production, you know, they have mistakes. Even robots and machines can't make them perfect. I know, it's annoying. Sometimes. I kind of run that, like, I straddle the line between perfectionism and being, like, good enough kind of thing. Because if I'm always, like, running on the perfect line, I get really worn out and stressed out. But, like, if I know I can make it work and it'll look fine in the end, then I just kind of deal with it. Because remember, this is supposed to be enjoyable. It's not supposed to stress you out. I don't know why I decided to add blue into this. I just kind of felt like it would be pretty. Like a lighter version of a blue, teal, purple combo. Oh, thanks. You guys are too nice. I really suck at taking compliments. It's a hard life for me. You know, my love language, one of my preferred love languages is words of affirmation, but I struggle to take compliments at the same time. How does that make sense? Make it make sense. I don't know. My love language that I do is gift giving, but I like words of affirmation. for myself. Yeah, I try. Ooh, I don't know why I did that right now. I usually save that for last because I know it makes me struggle. We'll come back to it. No, not embarrassed. I might blush a tiny bit, but you know, I'll blame that on the Polish in me. My skin's always red. That's true. Yeah. I'm pale as hell, but I have red tones. Red undertones, which is super freaking frustrating. Why can't I have the beautiful olivey skin like my mom? My dad's genes are very dominant. I always hate this part, but what are you gonna do? That's just how it is. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, maybe a little bit. She, I mean, I guess I'm not surprised though, because she's outside. Like she does band camp, you know, so she does get more sun than I do, especially in like the summertime and stuff. So I guess it makes sense. Pretty sure band camp starts next week too. Can't believe band camp's already starting. Every summer I'm like, yay, I get to see my sister, and she fills her summers up with working and everything else. She's always busy on my day off. I'm like, can you not be busy on Wednesdays, please? But she does, she's been doing private teaching, like private music lessons for some of her students in the summertime for like, I think it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday or something for most weeks in the summer. And then she works at, I always call it Sears, JCPenney jewelry counter the other times. Hello, what's going on? Where's my glue? Ah, you sucker. There we go. Oh, shit. Where is my purple? I'm just, sporadically, crazily placing them. They don't need to be perfect. They won't stay just pearls. Mr. Kitty, why are you so talkative? This is the green purple opal. Oh. Hello, hello. How's it going? I know. I do. I can't help it. Currently, I'm here thinking about the time and how I don't know if I'm going to start another ornament, but I still want to do something. So I'm like, what can we do the last half hour? Feeling pretty good sitting at 20 ornaments for the rest of the month, you know? This one's pretty neat. I do like this one. We might have to do it again. I feel like this is a really cool Halloween ornament. I'm painting little ghosty backgrounds, Trace. Yeah, I do actually. I don't often, but I do sometimes, yeah. Recently I was using some like half pearls. Not here. I mean, technically they are on that, but sometimes I use rhinestones. Usually most often you'll see me use rhinestones for like little reindeer noses. But yeah, I do sometimes. Thank you. I hope that it's screaming Beetlejuice. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. At least one of them. Good, 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 good. Good. Then my job here is done. Don't say it a third time. Be careful. Nice. I already did them. Okay. I think that looks pretty cool. I know it's blurry, but you know. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Okay. Just thinking about maybe working on this potentially. Thanks. I did 5 frames. 2 of them were these today. And it took me 2 hours. And I was like, damn. No. This one, what it was a bathroom sign. But I repurposed it. I really loved this part of it, and I knew that it would take the pigment super nicely. A little bit of morning mist. So I call this dotting with a twist. Because there's some painting, but also some dotting at the same time. And I used to really love going to those classes, you know, where they would teach you how to paint like a specific picture on a canvas. And another thing I really liked about those kind of classes was that, like, I didn't have to be perfect. And you just kind of had to trust the process and hope that it would come out nice. So it's kind of the vibe that I do for these two. I almost feel like the more imperfect I let it be, the better it looks. Exactly. Let's see here. Trust the process. I mixed my Galaxy and Aquarius together. Probably go back over that. I'm running out of paintbrushes because I didn't wash mine the other day, so I kind of am just using what I have. They're not perfect, but they'll get the job done eventually. It is slightly frustrating that I can't take this out, but whatever, we'll make it work. I think it'll be worth it in the end. Goodness, sorry. I can't draw well, that's for sure. But I can fake it till I make it with a painting, that's for sure. Yeah, I had a little bit of a tickle. Galaxy and Aquarius mixed. It's actually not a frame. It's a piece of decor that I repurposed and I'm pretending it's a frame. But I painted it black and added the pigments. They're a lot of fun. I'll go back over with that tree in a little bit. I was considering teaching something like this around Halloween time if you guys were interested. Obviously, I'd kind of have to plan it out a little bit more than I am right now, but this would be probably not VIP. This would probably just be like a single class that would be open to everyone. I know the frames are just so pretty on their own. Yeah, like a little bit of dotting and a little bit of just painting for funsies, you know? But they're fun because, like, you don't have to be super perfect. Lots of just dabbing and, like, trust in the process, you know? Lots of layers, you know? Obviously, this isn't done yet, but... I've been hanging all of these up. Well, most of them I've been hanging up on my wall. There's a few that I haven't yet, but while I've bought a bunch of little cute ghost paintings, I'm like, also, I can make these myself. Like, why don't I, you know? Yeah, right? They have a little bit more character. Oh God, no. So actually I didn't do it wet. I did it dry. I dry brushed the pigment. That's what she said. So I painted it black and then I used glouche, but I watered down the glouche so that I could get like a really thin layer in all the cracks and crevices so that it could dry super fast too. And then I took a paintbrush and just dusted the pigment all over it. Oh yeah, no, you can water it down. Yeah, you can definitely water it down. I asked her to make sure, and she said, yes, you can. You can absolutely do that. In fact, that's what I do all the time with it. I add some water to it and shake it up. Oh no, yeah. Sometimes if you don't boil them long enough either, it can be hard. Yeah. I have a love-hate relationship with eggs. Sometimes I like them and sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood. But like, when I'm in the mood for a deviled egg, or I mean a boiled egg, they are amazing. Thanks. It's fun. You just kind of add details until you're done, you know? Until you feel like you're done. No pressure. Like, I'll probably come back to this tomorrow and add more layers. They're just so fun to do. I mean, even like before they're done, they're nice and sparkly. But, you know, obviously eventually when it's done, it's just a cute little ghosty just hanging out. But I still got some work to do on it. But anyways, I think that's a good time to call it quits. Okay, so tomorrow I'm off. What ornament number are we on? We're on 380, so we got to 4, 5, 6, 7, 78, 79. Oh, well, okay, whatever. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 79. Working on 80. 80 is almost done, but we're not going to count it as such because it's not done. Anyways, so I'm off tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm going to get done. Probably not much, but we'll see. So I'm off tomorrow. I'll be back on here at 9:30 on Thursday. I do have a funeral to go to on Thursday night. I think I'll be home before 9:30, but if for some reason I'm not, I'll let you guys know. But I mean, I don't think funerals go that late, so I should be home. But if not, I'll just post in the Blue F group otherwise. But if you don't hear from me, just assume that you're going to see me on here at 9:30, and we are going to continue painting ornaments, because that's what we're doing for just a few more days. Once August starts, it's going to be weird, because we're going to be like, wait, aren't we supposed to be painting ornaments? It's okay. It was my great uncle, I think. He was 96, so I actually haven't seen him in a while, because he just hasn't wanted to come around. So it's sad, because he's funny. You know, he was a funny guy, just like a really funny old man. You know, really funny sense of humor. But you know, he gets to be with his wife, who passed away quite a while ago. So but yeah, so that's what I'm doing on Thursday. But anyways, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a good night. Bye.